I'm Stunlock. This is Rainswept, episode 2. Alright, so we just went inside the house, we checked the crime scene, gathered all of our clues from that, and now we're going to proceed. The rain has finally let up. Game saved. That's okay. Saved. Alright, so this is Mr. Willis. He lives right there next door. Alright, let's talk. Coffee detective. Yeah, why not? You can ask him any questions you may have about last night. Alright, Mr. Willis. Can you tell me everything that you saw or heard during last night's events? Well, see, I'd headed off to bed at around 11 p.m., as I usually do, after a glass of whiskey. Man of the culture. Helps me sleep, you know. Anyway, somewhere around 12:15 a.m., I'd say, I was woken up by a loud bang. I ran to my bedroom window that looks straight down at their place. And what did you see? Nothing. The kitchen lights were on. That's about it. So he heard a bang but didn't see anything. Kitchen lights were on, okay. I went to my phone and called Officer Watts here straight away. How long did it take you to get to the window? Did you see anyone on the street? You said you heard a gunshot. How long did it take you to get to the window? About a couple of seconds, detective. Not more than 5, I'd say. So 5 seconds after the shot, he saw nothing. I nearly fell out of my bed when I heard the shot, so you might say I was halfway there already. Alright? You said you heard one gunshot. Yes, the whiskey usually knocks me out pretty good, so if there'd been more, I didn't hear him. Okay, so he was knocked out. He was asleep. He may not have heard the other shot. If it woke him up, maybe he missed it. Did you see anyone on the street? No, everything was exactly the same as always. Okay? More questions? Do you live alone? Yes, I do. Never got married. It's a long story. One meant to be talked over a couple of whiskeys. Know what I mean? Man likes his whiskey. Can you confirm your whereabouts? No. I was just home, you see. Am I a suspect? It's procedure, Mr. I know Mr. Willis. He's cool. Let's just remain silent here. That's not police work. Okay, have any visitors? Did Chris and Diane have many visitors, friends, etc.? No, not at all, in fact. And all the time, I only maybe saw Jack coming over to fix their car. Nah, people rarely ever visited them, because they mostly kept to themselves, see? Never made any friends here. Sometimes folks don't like those kinds either, so I can't really say, you know what I mean? No, please elaborate. You won't find anyone crying over their deaths here. Nobody really knew them. They never get out much. Okay, so they had no connection to anybody in town. Kind of a solitary couple. Any other information? I don't know if it's useful, but you might have heard about Chris and Diane. They looked pretty happy when they first moved in. More recently, though, I heard Diane crying a couple of times, usually late at night. See, the whiskey knocks me out early, so maybe that's why I never heard all this before, but a couple of times I was up a little later. One night, about a month ago, I heard pretty bad things. There were some loud sounds, like stuff being flung around and such, see? I heard someone crying. I was thinking to myself that maybe I should call the police, but then it quietened quietened. That's a really hard word to say. Down all of a sudden. Maybe quieted down. We never received any calls for domestic violence, but people have often talked of stories of this kind. Can you remember when you heard this, Mr. Willis? Well, I was up late night writing an important letter. I think I must have been somewhere between the 1st to the 3rd last month. 1st to the 3rd. Alright. Anything else? No, that's all I know about this. Right, thanks for your help. Be in touch if you need anything else. Alright. No problem, and thanks for the coffee. Okay. Well, I think that's cleared up a lot of things. Has it? What do you mean by that? It has? Oh, come on, detective. You're supposed to be good at these things, aren't you? Mr. Willis didn't see anything outside the house after the gunshots, and there are no signs of anyone forcing entry either. On top of that, considering how rough things were between the two of them, you heard what Mr. Willis said, right? That doesn't prove anything. Thank you. This guy actually knows how to be a policeman, or how to be a detective. Jumping to conclusions, seriously? Or, we don't know the complete picture yet. I'm gonna say we don't know the complete picture yet. The amount of information we have as of now is very little. It's not the complete picture. We need to dig deeper, but if we want to know the truth, and not just confirm our assumptions. Exactly. Well, what about the door, huh? How was it locked from the inside? Explain that. I checked the door. It locks itself from the inside when you pull it close. Whether you pull it from the outside or push it from the inside. Silence. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying that there's no conclusive evidence yet. Well, fine then. Dig as deep as you'd like, detective. You won't find anything new here. I was perfectly capable of handling this case myself, but of course the head department had to complicate things. In any case, Sheriff Harris will probably want to wrap up this case before the festival, so don't expect him to wait for more than a week. We got a week to do this. I have to head to the station now. Officer, escort Detective Stone to his hotel. Will do, sir. Interesting. So the pressure is on to solve this, or they throw it out. Come back in the evening to search the house, letters, diaries, things of that sort. Alright. When can we expect autopsy results? Day after tomorrow, according to the coroner. But I'll confirm and let you know. I'm guessing there were more than 2 bullets shot last night. We should take another look around the kitchen to make sure. 3 bullets? But... We're actually glad that you're here, you know. Although the sheriff and Officer Watts would rather not admit it. Even to themselves. This is like the first murder here in the last 100 years or so. We have no idea how to deal with it. I mean, it's alright. It's alright, I know what you mean. I just joined the force a month back, for instance, and a murder already. I'm not sure if I'm ready. I kind of knew them, you could say. I never known anyone that's been murdered before, you know? It's kind of weird. It's sad. I know as an officer I'm not supposed to feel that way and all. You'll be fine. Give it time. Thanks, detective. Alright. Festival or Chris and... Let's talk about Chris and Diane. What do you know about Chris and Diane? Not much. It's mostly what Mr. Willis said earlier. Nobody knew them. They came in here, kept to themselves. You'd hear stories about them. Everyone thought they were kind of weirdos. I admit, I kind of agreed with that sentiment too. Feel bad about that now. There's no reason to make assumptions about people's character, and character can't be used as evidence. So I'd really like to help figure out what the real story is, whatever that may be. What is this festival about? Good question, I have no idea. The sheriff said that there's a festival in town next week. What's that about? Oh, it's an annual thing. We have it every October. There's a fair on the market street. There's food, rides, get lots of tourists from nearby states around that time. It's a good source of revenue for some of the smaller businesses here. That, of course, is less important in the light of recent events. Good to hear you say that. Of course, we can't go around trying to wrap up cases based on our assumptions, whatever the situation may be. I like this girl. I can work with Officer Blunt. I mean, these were people's lives that ended, and it's our job to figure out what really happened. So I guess what I'm saying is, you can count on me during this investigation. Thanks. End dialogue. I'm hoping the local police will let me do the job I've been sent to do, though. I don't mean you. Detective, I know what you mean. Honestly speaking, Sheriff Harris is an a-hole. I'm serious. He doesn't care about anything except butting off home and taking it easy. This case probably ruined his plans to relax and enjoy the festival week. I hate people like that. Officer Watts, though, he's really sweet. I know he comes across as a little obnoxious, but... oh my god. Whoa, whoa. What the heck? You just hit somebody? I saw her. She was right there. Why am I seeing her? Why am I thinking of her? Oh, this is somebody he knows. So he saw something that wasn't really there. Oh boy. It's starting. Alright, what is that? Jack's Auto Repair Shop. Yeah, I figured that out already. Jack's the name of the guy fixing the car. Oh wait, so this is the guy that would fix Jack and Diane, Chris and Diane's car. We talk to her first. Jeez, I hope she's not hurt. How's the car looking? I don't know. Ask Jack, he's working on it. Talk to me when you're done. Alright. I'm just gonna be nosy for a second, see if there's anything over here. And there isn't. Wait, let me see. Are there like notes in this game? Oh, okay, here we go. Heard one shot at 15 minutes after midnight. Okay. And he had full view of the street. It's good to know. I still have no idea what happened in that house. My poor car. That would be dangerous, yeah. It's funny how they give you options to do things that don't make any sense to do. It sure would. He said his name's Jack. It's a good thing he was passing by when the crash happened. Hey Jack. What's up, dude? What's the issue with the car? How long will it take to fix? Start with the issue with the car. Well, the headlights and the bumper's gone. You'll need to have them replaced. I'm gonna have to check if I've got a replacement part so I can fix it. And how long will that take? A couple of days, 3 maybe, depending on how quickly I can get the parts. Shouldn't take more than 4 days at most. Oh boy. Hey dude, can you fetch me my big red wrench over there? It should be in a toolbox outside. Alright. You're amazing, bud. Thanks. Jack's got us hearing that. Or Jack got us hearing that. It's one of those old-fashioned trucks. This could be the toolbox. Yeah, that's gotta be it. It's locked. I need to ask him for the key. Okay. Got a Mustang over here. What a beauty. I wonder if it's Jack's. Can we touch it? Yeah. Yeah, it's true. You don't just go up and start filling up on somebody else's car like that. Especially someone who is working on your car. Goes against the etiquette. So let's ask him for the key. The toolbox is locked, Jack. Oh, that's weird. Why did I lock it? Anyway, the key should be somewhere among the stuff behind your car. Thanks, dude. Yeah. So it's over here somewhere. Alright, got the key. Tar. And a shovel. Tar? Why would you need tar in a auto mechanic shed? Like, what use would that have? Hey, you found that wrench yet? Okay, so I got the key. That opened it. Let's see what's in here. A big blue wrench. Or a big red wrench. I almost said wench. Big red wrench. That must be it. Alright. Found a big red wrench. Yeah, that's it. I love this wrench. Thanks, bud. I do want to know about the tar and the shovel. But let's see if we can soften them up a little bit by talking about the convertible. I don't know if that matters. That red convertible there, is that yours? Yeah, man. That's a 65 Mustang. I love that ride. I got it used for pretty cheap off a guy who couldn't take care of her anymore. Luckily, the car's got something that keeps it running like new now. Let's talk about the red wrench. You know, the red wrench is pretty awesome. Why does he call it the red wrench? Who calls their tools that? But it's nothing if it's not got someone who can make it work. Me. I spend all my free time on her, fixing her up and making sure she runs better than you. And I keep her happy by taking her on long, beautiful drives on the roads outside town. Alright, let's talk about this tar and shovel. You got a shovel and some tar there? What do you use those for? That, dude, I do a bit of construction work on the side sometimes, you know, fixing up driveways and stuff for some extra cash. Alright, that tracks. But the way he said it, like he hesitated, makes me wonder. Detective, you're here investigating Diane's murder, right? Wait, why did he say Diane and not Chris and Diane? And Chris, yes. Do you have any information that could help us? I don't know about information, man. I just know that he did it. What do you mean? Chris, he killed her. Alright. Why do you say this? Everyone could see it coming. Diane, they say she was troubled, scared of him even. Someone in this town should have done something. We all knew this could happen, but no one cared enough about them to bother interfering. How do you know all of this? I don't know. Rumors around town mostly. Okay. Alright. Hold on a second here. I think he may have actually known Diane. They might have actually, who knows, it could have been an affair or something. I never thought about that. Did you know them? Not really. People here barely did. They were not the kind to come out and make friends with their new neighbors, it looks like. They still felt like outsiders to the rest of us. And what were you doing last night? What was I doing last night? Yes, that's what I asked. Alright, I drove a couple of miles from here and drank a few beers while I enjoyed the view. At night? Yeah, the stars. Man, see? Was there anyone with you? Did you meet anyone? Nah, man, there's nothing like the pleasure of your own company sometimes. Alright, thanks for your help, Jack. We should be back if we have any more questions. Of course you will. What do you mean? For your car, man. Come back when it's fixed. You get way too serious, way too fast. Chill out. That was a funny exchange. Okay, so let's look at this for a second. 6'4", early 30s, local mechanic, muscular, bearded, shaggy hair, blah blah blah. No alibi, and he claims that he didn't know them well. I think he's lying. I think he knew them better than he's letting on. Alright, let's see what's going on with Officer Blunt. This is Blunt. Hey. Hi. Are you okay? Sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm fine, surprisingly. Apologize for the accident. I'm really sorry about the crash. I don't know what... It's alright, especially since we're okay. Something else worries me, though. What's that? What happened back there? How do we hit that tree? Do we tell her, or do we keep it to ourselves so we don't look like we're losing it? Don't say the brakes failed. Let's tell her the truth. I thought I saw something. What did you see? Okay. It got so silent I thought the sound was gone. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell her, see how she reacts. I thought I saw a person. That's kind of creepy. Yeah. But are you okay otherwise? I mean, I don't know you, so I don't know if that's a regular thing. No offense. No, that's okay. I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, you collapsed back there at the crime scene too. And then this? Yeah, I don't know. I've been a little dizzy all day. Maybe I just need a nap. Seeing this kind of stuff bums me out. I'm just saying, if there's anything wrong, you can talk to me about it. Don't hesitate. Wow, she was understanding. I like that. Okay. Detective. Why do I get a feeling we're gonna get something dropped on us right now, some knowledge? I'm gonna drive to the next town for a bit. Want me to drop you on the way? Sounds good. We're gonna stop here. Pick it up again tomorrow. Really liking this game. Story is very intriguing. Like, people compared this game to Twin Peaks. So far, it's living up to that. It's got a lot of weird stuff going on. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you already know what to do. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.